Well, hey, Lauren, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for women to hear your story, hear your encouragement. I've loved getting to know you. And fun fact for everybody out there, we literally just met online, officially.
Just now,
Yeah. Like we've been social media friends, and we've connected through a ministry called Leading and Loving It, connected online, have been following each other. And basically every time I look at Lauren's Instagram, I, one, want to raid her closet. And two, I'm always inspired by her quotes and her inspiration. So I was like, I have to be friends with this girl. And today you also will get the privilege of meeting her, hearing more of her story and what makes Lauren, Lauren. So to kick it off, Lauren, who is Lauren?
Okay, who is Lauren? That's a really good question. I hate this question because I never know how to answer it.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I'll start with the basics. I'm 19. I'm currently I just finished my first year of college, but I'm actually a junior in college. I did this program in high school, so I'm almost done.
Awesome.
I'm a PK. So church is my life. I know, right? PK club. Church is my life, pretty much. I do everything. I like to use the word voluntold a lot because that's all I get told. No, I love it. I have a brother and sister. They're 8 and 9. They're adorable and crazy, and I love them. I love clothes, as you mentioned. I'm fashion, love everything, just shopping and all that fun stuff. And I have a severe addiction to donuts. So,
Yeah, we're soul sisters.
One thing you need to know about me, besides that I love Jesus, is that I love donuts. So
Perfect. I love it. That's so cool. I can relate 100%. So as we've been talking and getting to know each other, I asked you a question that, you have an incredible answer and encouragement for. But if you were sitting across from another woman having coffee, iced tea, whatever that drink is, if you're sitting across from her trying to encourage her on her own becoming journey, what would you say?
I would say to just be patient in your wait. And I know it's what is wait? How I see it, your wait is that time in your life where you're what am I doing right now? I have no clue how I'm going to get from point A to point B because I have no clue where point A even starts. What is my future? Yep. What is my plan? I have no clue. Jeremiah 29:11, you're reading it every day. Yeah, I know the plans, you know the plans, you know the plan, every single day. And I know personally in my life, I want to know my future right now. I'm what's going to happen? Who am I going to marry? What's going to, you want all of that right now. And I've really just had to learn how to be okay with not knowing that and to just be this is the season I'm in. It's that waiting time. It's that time to press into God and to really just full force, just go into it and not worry about what tomorrow looks like or, what that season is, because I'm in this season right now. And so it's really just been learning how to understand that and just go through it. And I would just encourage anyone that you don't have to know what tomorrow holds because God knows what tomorrow holds. So
that's good. You can tweet that. I love it. You just said something that sparked a question in me. You mentioned pressing into God in this season. And what are some ways that you're doing that? You're actively pressing into Him and trying to keep your eyes on, okay, God, I'm with you in this season.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just really praying it out. Really, every morning I'm just God, what do you have for my life? And that's just my daily confession. God, today, show me what you have planned for my life. What is the path that you have just for today? Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not 3 years from now, but what can I do today that will help me fulfill my purpose? And that's just been my daily confession. Also, I've just been really reading my Bible a lot, really just, every single morning. My dad's been talking about getting stronger in the word. And he was before you eat breakfast, make sure you read the word, just to get into it. But every morning I always wake up and first thing I do is I'm on Instagram. So I was okay, I need to stop that. So before I allow myself to get on social media in the morning, I've just been reading the word and, just really, really trying to soak it up and just really learn who God is, because that's the center of it all, So just really learning that more and more is really what I've been focusing on.
That's huge. I love that. That's hard. Every time I get up, the first thing I'm usually checking is Instagram or something on social media too. That's a good word. You have to tell your dad he's
I know, right?
Awesome. I love it. So we were chatting even a little bit before we started this interview about how we're both PKs, and that's fun. And we get to see the good, the bad, the ugly side of church, up close and personal. But what's your favorite part of being a pastor's daughter?
I think the biggest part for me is you get to see so many different examples of people's lives, and it can, like you said, you see the good and the bad. So you really, you learn how to navigate through life. You see what not to do, you see what to do, you catch on to those, inspirational moments and those people that you meet, and you just hold on to those, and like you develop yourself through that. I know, you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that, but I'll, follow in that. And I think just even more than that, it's just being a part of the community. Yeah. I make a joke. I'm like, I know I'm going to have to go into ministry because I could never be more involved in church than I am right now. So it becomes a part of you. It really does. And it just becomes it builds your passions, and, it builds your moments like that. So
absolutely. I couldn't agree more. You're 100% right. Look, when I was going through, do I go into ministry or do I not go into ministry? Yeah. Watching how I had grown up and my parents' example in that is really what inspired me to do it, because I can't imagine life any other way,
Yeah.
They've made it a lot of fun.
It is. It really is. Always something new. Always exciting.
Yeah.
You're always busy, so it's great. You never have a dull moment.
Absolutely. So as you are, you encouraged all of us to be present in this season and not be stressed or worrying about the future. But what is your dream for the future?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm still trying to figure that out just a little bit. I have I definitely want to go into ministry, and I'm definitely in that. I'm also into graphic design a lot. So, and currently I intern at United Way. And so I'm doing marketing and graphic design for them. So, I love working for them, and I want to hopefully continue that on once I graduate. And I definitely want to work in the church. And like I said, I couldn't imagine being any less involved than I am right now. So,
absolutely.
So I really want to go into ministry. I feel that's where my heart is in the future. I don't know how or when or why, but it's just that's the goal ultimately, is to end up just on the daily, just helping people and going into
I love it. And that's the beauty of the becoming journey, and even what you said with the very first question, we don't have to know what tomorrow looks like. God totally knows that. We just have to have that goal of who we want to become, and then follow all of his steps to get there. That's huge. Thank you for your encouragement today. You're an incredible woman.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so excited for other women on their journey to connect with you. And for all of you, make sure you follow Lauren on social media. Check out all her fashion pictures, because I promise you will not be disappointed. It's better than Pinterest. I'm like, what is Lauren? I have to go and make my own. Anyways. No, she's awesome. She's super inspiring. And I'm excited to keep journeying with you as we both become who God made us to be. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I could join you.